Hey, good morning gang. How's everything going? Happy New Year if you watch this video after New Year, or Happy New Year to come, Happy New Year's Eve, or if you watch this video in January, then Happy Late New Year's to the 2023, the best year yet to come. So, I want to do this New Year special here for you. I'm here sat in a pile of rocks, pretty much next to a railway, which is over there. So it's quite hard balancing stuff on a pile of rocks. I am here now in the nature, you know how we like it, you know how we like to do it. So, Happy New Year, and I want to do this little special with you because, man, I'm gonna tell you, we are getting really old. We are getting so old. So I did this research and I did some quick little Wikipedia search. It didn't take me that long, I promise, to let you know how old we're getting, to make us all feel old. So, in 2017, how old were you on January 2017? I was 18, now I'm 23 years old. In 2017, January 2017, was when Donald Trump, we all remember that event, took control of the White House. His inauguration was in the White House in 2017. Man, I was 18 years old. I am 23 now. That is 5 years ago that has happened, man. This is insane. Toy Story, we all remember that beautiful story. I remember I was just a kid, as a little child. Toy Story, the first Toy Story meal was made 28 years ago. Oh, that's even hurting me now. That is insane. 28 years ago, the first Toy Story film. Yeah, you remember Woody? Yeah, well, he's an adult now. He's a grown-ass man. Andy, they went to university. The guy's probably retired now. He's probably away to get a pension. And 2013 kids. I have a cousin that was born in 2013 as well. Guess what? Next year, they're all gonna be 10 years old. They're all going to be finishing the primary school, looking forward to high school. They're gonna be they're actually officially now teenagers. 2013 kids are officially now teenagers. I met my cousin when she was 1, and now she's gonna be a teenager 10 years later. Man, that is mind-blowing. That is it. Remember the old bottle flip challenge? I'm gonna do a rock flip challenge. That didn't really work. The bottle flip challenge. I remember being in school. I was probably, what, year 10? That was 7 years ago. The bottle flip challenge was a thing. It was all over YouTube. You go TikTok. Not TikTok. TikTok wasn't. Oh my god. TikTok wasn't even a thing back then. TikTok isn't what it is right now. TikTok has literally been in the past 3 years, been absolutely dominating. It still existed, but it wasn't as popular as it is right now. You probably in 2016, you probably didn't, or 2015, you probably didn't even know what TikTok even was. I bet you didn't, because I didn't. The fidget spinner. Oh, I will do a Rocky spinner. That didn't work. The fidget spinner was 6 years ago. I was still in school, man. Now I have got a job, I started a business, I am in Australia, traveling straight for a year. 6 years ago, I was in school playing with a fidget spinner, and I remember me and my friends, we used to go and buy fidget spinners and we like spin them and hit them, and we try and do tricks and flipping one finger, catching in the other one, and life has just been flying past, absolutely flying past. And Cars, yeah, Cars the film, you know, McQueen, that was 16 years ago. 16 years ago. God, that guy, honestly, that car now, McQueen is now putting that guy for auction. That guy's a relic. That guy is a relic. You sell that car now, that car's worth a lot of money. Cars lose value when you buy them. No, McQueen, that guy's too old now. He goes into like ancient history. That is absolutely mind-blowing. Oh man, even reading this, I read it before, and I was feeling like really, really old. I was just like, God, time has just been flying. Like, how much life gone? So, Happy New Year. Hope I made you feel old, but that's not the end of the video. This is really important. This is really, really important that you need to understand this. What is your New Year's resolution? As we've really been before, we've been like, how old are you getting, and what's your life been? And this, how old have you been getting, right? Since Cars, Toy Story, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 20, 28 years ago. How old have we been getting? And how many times, over and over and over and over again, have we been putting New Year's resolution? Oh, I'm gonna have cold showers, or I'm gonna go to gym 4 times a week. So tell me, what's your New Year's resolution? Have you thought about it? What is it? Is it doing 100 squats a day, 100 push-ups before going to bed? So I know I put a lot of these goals. So I used to have a goal of like, oh, having a cold shower, or going to gym 4 days a week, and trying to commit to that was really hard because I'll make up excuses, right? There's no I don't have any time, because we all have time in the day. We make time if we don't have it. There's no I don't have any time. There's no like, oh, I feel a bit this, or I feel a bit lazy, oh, I can do it tomorrow, right? What I've been doing to help me out, and what I've seen other people doing to help this out, is a proven method that works. It worked for me, it worked for many other people, and they do it themselves to keep themselves stuck. The problem is, train coming, ready? Train. Right, so the train has gone past now. So this is myself, and I know people have done it, and it's a proven method that works. And basically, right, because we all not stuck to it, and you can say to me, hey, but you know, why do you stick to it? You know what, if you stick to it, good for you. Good for you, really, good for you. But do you really stick to it? Are you being really honest with yourself? The problem what happens when we're not sticking to it and we're not being honest with ourselves and we're trying to make excuses that we train our brain to be lazy. And then what happens, every obstacle that comes to our life, we're just gonna make an excuse for it and we're not gonna do it. That's why we don't progress in life, we don't get anywhere, whatever the goal is that we wanna achieve, whereas they want to be, we just make up excuses. We train our brain that making excuses is fine and we lie to ourselves. And then that just compounds to something completely worse and something that is completely not worthwhile, something that really is a waste of time. And trust me, I have lied to myself many times before and then evolved to lying to other people, and that just really goes to a whole new level. And this just really doesn't help your life at all for whatever you want to is that you want to achieve. It doesn't. It makes you lazy, it makes you not want to do anything, it makes you procrastinate like mad. It really does, it really does. If you have time to sit down and endlessly scrolling for TikTok, watching some dance challenges or some random discussion between two people that make no sense and that's no value to your life, or some random cats falling off or fighting some funny video like that, or watching a pointless film on Netflix, then you have time to do the stuff that you said to do. Yeah, but I want time to relax and all this. Trust me, it's not you spend 10 minutes and you have 10 minutes a day. You need half an hour to do a workout, right? If you want to really push half an hour, just go. So you do have time, you just need to make it. I sometimes sleep into like 11. I just wasted 4 or 5 hours of daylight because I decided to stay up late, scrolling Facebook, doing endless things, mind-numbing things. And then didn't get me anywhere because I spent too late doing nothing, and then I woke up late because I've been sleeping, because I didn't go to bed early. So I basically wasted a whole day, productive hours that I could be pushing doing my goals. So I know you have time, and trust me, you cannot bullshit me in this one. No matter how busy you are, no matter how Bill Gates you are, you still have time, because we have the same amount of time that every successful person in every area has. We have 24 hours. Pros, so they have 24 hours. All the professional sportsmen have 24 hours, but somehow they're doing way better than we are, right? Because they use time better to advantage than we do. We all have 24 hours a day. It's not that they have more time than we do. No, they don't. They have 24 hours a day. They just used it better than we have been using. This time I'm gonna make a difference to help you stick to your goals and you don't procrastinate. And this is gonna make you feel bad, trust me, because they had to get rid of my addiction. I went for a really tough addiction as well. Really bad, ruined a lot of my relationships, ruined a lot of me, and I will get back to it later in a later video. But this helped me a lot getting rid of that. It helped me a lot not procrastinating and getting stuff done, because I was a big procrastinator and I was extremely lazy. But this really helped, and I learned this from this book that I read, right? And it's about getting comfortable. I know I keep saying being comfortable is the worst enemy of success, because comfortable makes you don't want to push forward or go anywhere. So first thing I want you to do, get a notebook and write whatever your New Year resolution goals are. Just get a notebook and write it down, right? Just get a bloody notebook and write it down. Go and get it now. Oh wait, go and get it now. Oh, what you should do is just hit the subscribe button as well for this video, this knowledge. Right, you got a notebook? Okay, now I want you to write your goals. Just write them down. Write down a notebook. Just write it down. Feel in as much detail as possible. I want to do 100 squats because I want my legs to look big, or to have a good ass, or whatever. I want to do 100 push-ups because I want to hench up, I want to muscle up, I want to go to the gym 4 days a week because I want to be able to have a better physique and love my body, or whatever it might be. That is a New Year resolution is, right? Now, after you wrote that down, I want you to get a massive piece of paper, or a goal board, or a vision board, or whatever you want to call it, and write it in big. Put images on it that relate to this goal, right? Get a photo, put it there, put it big where you can see it, right? I normally put it when you walk out of your room. Normally your stairs are right there, so put it in front of your stairs. Every time you walk out of your room to go to the bathroom, to go downstairs, to go upstairs, there's the vision board right there. And if you really want to push it, or get 2, put it the other one at the bottom of the stairs. Every time you walk in from work, the bloody thing is there, looking at you, staring you in the face, right? Reminding you of your goals, reminding you of it, right? Once you have that done, now what I want you to do is get a bracelet, get a watch, get a ring, something that you can see, right? Something that when you move your hand or something, is always there, right? It's always there to remind you. Get 2, 3, whatever it is. Get a pair of shoes that you wear a lot, something that you always see. And then when you get that, get on a piece of paper, write down, I bought this bracelet because this bracelet is gonna remind me to do what it is that I want to do, or this watch, or this ring, or this rings, or this piercing hanging off my eyebrow, whatever it is that you want to do, get that, right? So now every time you look at it, this is reminding you of it. So when you try to procrastinate and stuff like that, trust me, you will feel bad. Trust me, you will feel anxious about it, because it happened to me. When you do all this, write this, put this effort, it's reminding you all over the place. Get that done. Every time you remind you, do it. And you have to have a penalty. You have to stick by this, have someone to hold you accountable. I don't know, your other half, your friend, whatever, have to hold this accountable. Every time you break this and you procrastinate, you have to don't put like, that's like a money jar, but this is different because you're not gonna get this money back. What you do, instead of putting 1 penny or a pound, put like 20 pounds in, right? Something that's That's valuable. That's like, oh, that's gonna sting. And every time you do it, stick by it, right? Every time you procrastinate, 20, 10 pounds, whatever it is that is like, oh, that's a bit much. If I do that every day, that's gonna add up to a lot of money. So I need to get better at this, right? And just do it, commit to it, right? Whatever it is. Don't put 5p or 10p because that's useless. No one cares about that. Really, really scale up. If you really want this, push, get uncomfortable, right? Get yourself a commitment. And every time you do it, donate the money to charity. You're not gonna get it back. Your money's going to good cause. Any charity of your choice. Every time you do it, it's like, oh, like for me, it was cancer research, right? Because I saw my sister and everything. I'll be like, all right, 20 pounds to cancer research it is. 20 pounds still hurts if you do it every day. So every time it was like 20 pounds, cancer research. Boom, send it. Cancer research loved me, man. But I stuck to it. And trust me, it does hurt when you do it. And it's a bit like, oh, this is a bit extreme. This makes no sense. But trust me, it's gonna help you way more in the long run. And if you don't want to pay the fine, then just do what you committed to do and just do it. Plan it all out. If you want to go to the gym 4 days a week, plan it. This 4 days I'm going to go to the gym, and this 4 days you go to the gym, right? No matter what excuses you're going to go. If you have to get up earlier, an hour earlier to go to the gym for half an hour, you go to get up earlier and you go to the gym for half an hour. It doesn't matter. You just need to commit and get out there. Train your brain to get this, that whatever it is that you want to achieve to get it. Okay? Anyway, guys, that is my New Year special. We are getting old, but how are you getting old? Are you getting old and your life getting better? Or are you getting old and your life is the same? Or are you getting old and your life is getting worse? Whatever that is, only you have the control to change it. Only you have the control to make it better. This is my tips, my advice of what I did to improve my life and get rid of some addictions and bad habits that I had. I hope this helped, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. You don't want to miss this out. And yes, don't forget out there, just get out there, guys, and make it happen. See ya, bye!